Hello teacher and everyone. My name is Rim Supirat. I am a third year student from Department Telecommunication and Electronic Engineering, and today I am going to present about the education topic. And let's move to the table of content. For the table of content, I have 7 sections. For the first one is introduction. Number 2 is historical development. And 3 is type of education, and number 4 is aim and effects, and 5 is global challenge, and 6 is the future of education, and the last one is conclusion. For the first one is introduction. So what is the education? Education have a lot of definition, so today I'm gonna summarize the meaning of education. So education is the process of acquiring knowledge like skill, value, and attitude that enable individual to participate in the society and contribute to its development. So education have 3 common forms. For the first one is formal education, second is informal education, and third is non-formal education. Okay, let's move to section 2, historical development of education. Education has a long and diverse history. If we dating back to actions and civilizations such as Egypt, China, India, Greeks, and Rome as well. So the key milestones in history of education are invention of readings, the emergence of formal school, and the development of printing and the mass literacy, and the rise of modern discipline and curricula. And the last one is the advance of technology. So we have 5 points of key milestone in history of education. So number 3 is type of education. Education can be classified into different levels depending on the age of stage and goal of learner, and the most common level are early childhood, primary, secondary, and tertiary education. So what are the difference of them? For the early childhood is type of education that children can learn from birth to the age of 8. And primary education is the first stage of formal school, and it's mean we can learn it from the age of 8 years, and we spend maybe 6 years of learning for this primary education, and it is a general knowledge. For the secondary education is a second stage of formal school. Actually, it take maybe 3 years of learning this stage. So it have many subjects that learning from this science, just like mathematics and chemistry and also physical. So the other one is high school. So for our country, we have 3 years to learning from high school, just like grade 10 and 11 and 12. So the final exam is international examination. And the tertiary education is mean education that such as learning at university or college or vocational training and professional development as well. Okay, let's move to number three, type of education. The most common method are teacher-centered and student-centered education. So, what are the differences of these two types? And teacher-centered education is a traditional approach that teacher is the main source of information and students are passive. For student-centered education is a teacher just like teachers is a guide and students are active and participate and collaborator in their own learner. Number four, aim and effects. Some of them are knowledge and skill necessary for personal and professional success. Critical thinking and problem-solving ability enable them to analyze and evaluate information and argument. And moral and civics value fostering their sense of responsibility and their respect for the others. Creativity and innovation and encouraging them to explore their talent and their interests. Okay, some of common effects are health and well-being, reduce the risk of disease and increase the life expectancies and income and employment opportunity, reducing the poverty and inequality and intelligent oh, excuse me and intellectual and cultural growth, enriching the human capital and heritage. Education contributes to social and economic development and enhancing the productivity. Okay, let's take a look at number five, global challenges. Education faces many challenges in the global context, especially in the areas of access and quality. So, the lack of access to education and the low quality of education to many learners. The proficiency gap between the expects and actual learning outcome. The mismatch between the supply and demand of the skill. And some of actor and agency of global challenge depend on the government and the educator or the learner. And also the last one is the international organization affect to the global challenges in education. For number six is the future of education. Some of the future trends in education are the, inter- the integration of technology and artificial intelligence and the shift from standard and linear to flexible and non-linear education, and the emphasis on lifelong and lifelong learnings, and the focus on competencies and outcome. And the last one is the collaboration and networking among different education actors and agencies. Okay, let's move to the last section is number 7, talk about conclusion. So education is fundamental and universal human rights, and education has a rich and varied history. Education is encompass different forms. Education has multiple and positive aims and effects. Education faces many challenges and opportunity in the global context. And education constantly evolving and adapting to the future state and demand of global life world. And education is an ongoing and essential an essential process for personal and community development. Okay, that's all my presentation here today, and I'm very excited and I'm so thankful for your attention and spending your time to watching my video. Thank you so much.